Time to rock and roll.
Hey everybody, this is DaBeardedXeno for the Xenomorphic Coalition, and this is going to be my review of Payday 2. This game needs to be taken seriously when it says on the back of the box, rob banks with friends. The single player is the most difficult thing you will ever do in your entire life. This is coming from someone who's played Dark Souls, who quit Dark Souls because I thought it was too hard. Yet, I find this very enjoyable, which is so weird to me. Every time I fail a heist, I feel so enthralled to go out and retry it or try a new heist. The key here, playing solo, is to grind. The developers have said that Payday 2 is more like an RPG, and you should treat it as such. Level grind on low heists. That's what you should do. If you do that, you will have a great time with this game. It takes some patience. It really does. But once you get past a certain barrier, the game becomes very, very, very entertaining. It'll be frustrating at first, as you might can see in the first video that we put up, where me and Masterguard was playing. Yeah, the game's pretty hard. It took me a good 3 hours grinding on that same heist to be able to get it. What you want to do is you want to watch the star rating. 1 star, really, really easy. And basically, the star system is doubled because you have normal, white stars, and then you have the yellow stars, which increases a percentage rate. So like, if a mission's hard, it'll make it go to overkill if it has 2 stars or something like that. But you get a greater reward if you complete those. But you can clearly tell this game was meant to be co-op, of which I do not have the ability to do, as no one on my friends list has this, and I don't want to play with randoms. Honestly, it is so entertaining and so much fun to rob banks that I have no problem grinding and playing this game. It takes some patience. It really does. So if you are not a man or woman of patience, either get 3 friends to get this game or don't buy this at all. This is for someone who has a lot of time to sink into a game to really master it, because that's what you have to do. You have to master this game. And that's what I like about it. So many games you just drop in and everybody's equal, like Call of Duty or even like the Battlefield. I mean, the classes change up in those games, but pretty much equally the same soldier. This takes a good long while to master, especially playing by yourself. But the reward of that rush when you complete a heist, like getting 8 bags of coke into a boat and just like screaming that you stuck a middle finger to the cops, or robbing a bank in daylight and stealing gold bars. It's just, there's no feeling like it. You could say that this is a Left 4 Dead clone, and you might be right, but Payday 2 goes far beyond Left 4 Dead in the randomness of levels. I played the same level 3 times in a row, because I was grinding, mind you, and it was completely different each time. The outside of the bank was the exact same, but once you entered the bank, the layout was completely different. The security room, when I first walked in, was in the back, right? Second time, it was up front near the cash registers. Another time, the vault moved across the side of the bank. It's so unpredictable that it makes even playing the same levels unique, which I love. So few games do that. Even Left 4 Dead, which had random abilities, but those were just objectives. This has random levels, so you really will never get the same level twice. This makes the replayability go through the roof, and I have to say, this is a great game. Now, I'm playing on the Xbox 360, and there are quite a few flaws. Mainly graphically. It looks like shit. There's no other way for it. It looks like Aliens Colonial Marines did on launch day, which is not a compliment in any means whatsoever. But there are times where the game looks pretty damn good. But there are times when it's god-awful. It looks like an original Xbox game. Another odd thing is that when you're playing solo, you only have 2 squad mates, which is so ludicrous. I don't know why. It's a 4-player co-op game. And in the first Payday, you had 3 to make out the entire 4 bank robbers. I don't get why you don't have the 4th member in this. It's just so weird. I don't know if that was a design choice, so you're not overpowered when you're playing by yourself, or what. And the bots, they can't do a damn thing. They can't interact anything whatsoever. All they can do is shoot and revive you, and that's it. They can't open doors. They can't carry bags. I'm speechless. In conclusion, Payday 2 is a wonderful game if you like this genre. Lots of random levels, somewhat decent enemy AI, and just the thrill of robbing banks is just delightful. If you are a person of impatience, stay away. Please stay away. Don't even bother with this game. You will hate it. Either Omega, I'm talking to you. But if you don't mind grinding, if you don't mind having a game that doesn't have the best graphics in the world, pick this up. Definitely pick this up. It is a wonderful game, which is why I'm giving it an 8.2 out of 10. Payday 2 is a really good, solid shooter with great co-op action, and you'll have a blast playing it. As usual, please give the video a rating, please comment, and if you like our videos, subscribe.